You see what the promises or the pledges that Trinamool Congress made before Bengal elections, and within 3 months, all those 10 pledges and commitment that were made before the people of that state have been fulfilled. So if we are making a pledge before you, we will ensure that every pledge is being executed and honored within 100 days of forming the government. This is my word to everyone, especially to every brother and sister of this state. We don't make empty promises. And a lot of people, a lot of friends in the media might have this question in their mind, that Trinamool is making these big pledges, commitment, promises, where will the money come from? All this already has been factored in. If you'll ask me how much money do we need to ensure that all these women who have registered and showed their unwavering faith and support in V-Card, where will the state get this money from? Where will the exchequer get this money from? The state has the money, but the government doesn't have the intention to spend. This is the problem. This is the difference we want to bring in and the impact we want to create. We are not giving you, this is not a gift that the government is giving you. This is your right. And we are here to fight for your right, to ensure that you get what you deserve. If every woman from a single household is honored and given 1,000 rupees and is empowered by giving 12,000 rupees annually, we are not doing a favor. It will not cost the exchequer lakhs of crores. It will only cost the exchequer 750 crores. That is not even 3% of the budgetary allocation. So everything has been factored. Under guarantee for brighter future, we also will engage and identify every individual, especially in the tourism sector, and their services to be formalized through government registered job cards, providing a monthly honorarium of 2,500. Now you might ask, if everyone is given an honorarium of 2,500, where will this money come from? To boost the tourism industry, all individuals engaged in the sector, we will identify them and provide them with a monthly honorarium of 2,500. This will create an additional financial burden to the government to the tune of 75 crores annually. 75 crores. That is why I said, the last 5 years, the government who has been running the state and boasting and bragging about the double engine model is the most inefficient, incompetent, inept government the country has ever seen. Our next pledge is empowered women, prosperous Meghalaya. Like I said, within 100 days after forming the government, Meghalaya TMC government will ensure that a direct transfer of 1,000 rupees monthly and 12,000 rupees yearly to a woman of every household as guaranteed universal income support under the MFI for the Women Empowerment Scheme. Our next page is social security. Now, under social security for all, we have 4 important points to make before all of you. Number 1, all social welfare pensions and schemes will be increased to the tune of 1,000 rupees per month. The present government and the pensions that they have been allocating or giving to a certain amount, certain sections of the people in the society, not everyone, it's not universal. It is to the tune of 500, 550, 650 rupees a month. But keeping the skyrocketing fuel prices and the rising inflation in mind, we have taken a decision that all social welfare schemes to be increased at 1,000 rupees a month and 12,000 rupees annually, doubling the financial assistance to whether it's the PWD or the single mothers, widows or the senior citizens. And the second point I am trying to make under the Social Security for All is a social security scheme which will go by the name of Meghalaya Unite. Now what does Meghalaya Unite stands for? Meghalaya Unite is Meghalaya Unorganized Sector Training and Empowerment Scheme. For all the 2 2,80,000 unorganized sector workers to provide them with skill training, to provide them free healthcare, to give them term life insurance, and also provident fund benefits. Now the financial burden that will be on the exchequer to implement the scheme will only be 168 crores per annum, which is not even 2% of the annual budget. 25% increase in grants for healthcare, education assistance, death benefit, marriage assistance, and disability pension to workers under the Meghalaya Building and Construction Workers Welfare Board. And also e-ration cards for all, and resurvey in the districts to increase the number of beneficiaries covered, ensuring every deserving household receives the PDS benefits. Our next pledge is Better Produce and Happy Farmers. Under Better Produce and Happy Farmers, a 10,000 rupees annual financial assistance to all farmers in the state through the introduction of the new scheme, which will go by the name of FARM, F-A-R-M. And what does FARM stands for? Farmers Assistance for Rural Meghalaya. Under this scheme, I again reiterate, a financial assistance of 10,000 annually will be extended to 2,10,000 farmers registered in the state, irrespective of their land holding. The total budget proposed for this scheme, if all the farmers of this state avail it, will stand at 85 crore rupees only. Farm centers in all districts of the state for one-stop assistance to the farmers from productions to sales. Farm crop insurance policies covering all crops, including horticulture crops, to ensure zero loss to the farmers. Our next pledge is holistic healthcare for all. Now, under holistic healthcare for all, we will ensure that maternal and child care centers in every block to provide efficient prenatal and postnatal services. Shortage of specialist staff and equipments to be bridged at all PHCs and CHCs in the state to make them at least 100% functional in the days to come. Currently, you know that there are only 28 CHCs against the requirement of 41 CHCs. The PHCs and CHCs will be strengthened and made 100% functional to improve the delivery of healthcare services at the grassroots.